This particular tune setup in Horizon 5 is not a video that you're going to want to skip forward on, unless you are already familiar with the car, because I know some of you like to just click on the video, get the share code and leave. If you do that, you're not going to do 276 miles an hour, so you need to watch the video to understand why. This car has active aero, but unlike vehicles like the Veyron and the McLaren P1, it's not automatic. You have to do it yourself, much like the Tomahawk Vision GT car in Gran Turismo. Now, the way to do that, for those who don't know, because I'm sure many of you do already know this, much like the convertibles in the game, you need to stop the car, press in the analog button, the left one, and then it will put the louvers down on the front wings, and crucially of course put that rear spoiler down. Now you can't drive the car for a couple of seconds while it's doing that, and then you can pull away again. Now if you leave the wings up and use this tune, or grab it from my storefront with this share code, then you'll do about 242 miles an hour. If you tighten up the gears a little bit more, you can do about 244, 245. But it's when you put the wing down that you get the massive boost in performance, and as I'll put toward the end of this video, all the way up to 276 miles an hour. The downside is that probably because this is the hero car of the game, they decided to make the low aero setting on this car far more realistic than on any other car I've driven in the game so far. So for example, you put the wing down on a McLaren P1 or on a Veyron, it doesn't make too much of a difference, it just keeps driving as it was before. When the wing goes down on this one, it literally tries to take off on the highway, and it becomes very, very difficult to drive at high speed compared to what it was before. So it's a very cumbersome way of doing this, because you literally have to stop the car every time you want the wing up or down. So mid-race, it's virtually useless, but in cruising, at least, you can switch between the two. Most of the time, 242 miles an hour is going to be good enough, but of course if you need that extra 30 or so miles an hour, then this tune can do that for you as well. Overall though, that's it for this setup. Bit of a weird way of approaching it this time, I'm not sure why they did that beyond just a gimmick, but of course you can grab all of my tunes in the game from my storefront at Corrupted Disc, that's my gamer tag, or alternately follow the channel here on YouTube and check out the Horizon 5 playlist that I've done, wherein you can find all of my tunes as well. But until next time, I'll see you then, and for now, as always, thanks for watching.